Why coveting is the root of unhappy and unwell in all parts of life, from financial, physical, mental to relational. Coveting is a strong, dark emotion often described as an intense, selfish desire or longing for what someone else has and/or what we fantasize about having. Being covetous goes beyond simply wanting something to a deep-seated craving and discontent that leads to toxic beliefs and toxic behaviors, making it an internal selfish feeling and attitude rather than just an outward act. It's characterized by envy, greed, and a lack of gratitude that leads to entitlement. And while it starts as an internal state, it's a root cause for other toxic behaviors like workaholism, procrastination, laziness, theft, to adultery. Key aspects of coveting. Intense desire. It's a powerful, often consuming desire for others' possessions, status, or spouse. Discontent. It stems from unhappiness with what you have, a lack of joy, and a refusal to be content. Internal state. It's a feeling or attitude of the heart, then behavioral and mental state, unique among toxic desires, as it's forbidden before an action. Gateway to emptiness and sickness. Coveting is considered a gateway to discontentment, joylessness, and thus chronic stress, which causes an emptiness and loneliness. This activates the sympathetic nervous system, causing emotional dysregulation, then more chronic stress, cortisol buildup, neurobiological damage, and cascading into hundreds of chronic sicknesses, disorders, mental health problems, which are the leading cause, by far, of money to relationship problems. See the covetous, wicked witch in the pre-woke movie, Snow White. In the Bible, coveting is a very serious sin that is also a gateway to other sins because this deep, sinful desire motivates people to feel entitled to take what isn't theirs, to be only self-focused, selfish, and to practice the very serious sin of idolatry, as seen in biblical examples like King David. Coveting versus jealousy or envy. Covet. The deepest, most intense desire for something belonging to someone else, often with the intent to possess it. Jealousy. More about fear of losing something you have or protecting your rights, often involving a rival. For example, fear of losing a partner. Envy. A milder discontent or resentment over someone else's good fortune or possessions. Secularly speaking, the cure for coveting is the daily practice of traditional shadow work. Metacognition, emotional vulnerability, somatic co-experiencing, deep honesty, regular trauma detox, which starts with the sharing of one's darkest emotions and moral failings to safe, compassionate others, and doing the same for them. Biblically speaking, assuming one is a true Christian, the solution is shown in practices detailed in 1 John 1:9, Hebrews 3:3, James 5:16, to 2 Corinthians 12:9-10 ESV. We all covet in varying degrees. Constant coveting contaminates one's temporal and spiritual life,